If you want to enjoy a beautiful deck like this one, you gotta start making plans now so you can enjoy it all spring, summer, and fall. In the beautiful Ozarks, I'm here with the Dexpert, Lex of Deck Dudes. This is amazing, friend. Thank you for having me out here. Tell me about this amazing deck.
Oh yeah, thanks for coming out here, Jeremy. It's good to see you again. This deck is really cool. It's really special to me, and I wanted to show it off. As soon as we finished it last week, I wanted to call you guys and get you out here.
I'm glad you did.
Yeah, so these guys called us. We came out here in the beginning of the summer, and they just had the pool there, and they just had one deck here, like the one we're standing on, and a set of stairs coming out of their doorway there. So what we did was we bulldozed all the dirt out of the way so that we could put a 4-foot walk-around pool, or walk-around deck around the pool, as you see there. Started with building the top deck, the second tier deck, and then down to the lower deck. And it just came out exactly how we wanted it to.
Yeah, this makes perfect sense. Having just one deck up here, then trying to get down to the pool, that
doesn't work.
No, especially if you had a family. You want to make it accessible and have entertaining spaces.
Absolutely.
Let's walk this way because I love what you did here. So the old deck used to be here. Now you've added this little staircase to a brand new deck because there's a door right here. Why wouldn't you have a great deck here for extra lounging?
Oh, absolutely. Oh, absolutely. Extra lounging and extra space. If you're grilling out on the back deck, you can kind of move between decks and take food inside. So there's a lot of little benefits for it.
I'm just picturing all the parties they're going to have out here.
Oh my gosh. This is a easy wild and wet party if you wanted it to be.
Oh, for sure. What I love about this project too is it really shows the scope of what you can do at Deck Dudes because you had to excavate, you were pouring the footings, you had to build around an existing pool. That's challenging, my friend.
Right, yes.
Tell me some of the things that you guys do and you go above and beyond really to make your clients happy.
Well, it's really just communication and listening to the customer. They don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. Each project is a little bit different, and it's going to be different based on the person. This particular job involves a family. There's kids, so anytime that we're doing something like that, we're thinking on all of our decks, safety is the number one thing. We want to make it strong, solid, and safe. And then the second thing is just, are the kids going to have enough room to run around out here? Are they going to have enough? So we wanted to make sure that we had space, enough for everybody to run and jump and things like that. So spending time with the homeowners and just kind of going over the design, and if they want to change or kind of adjust a thing or two throughout that process, we do that very easily with people.
With these kind of decks, this is a solid wood deck, it looks like, not composite, but you do different types of materials. You really work with the homeowner for the design and then the materials you're going to use.
Right.
Tell me about some of the different materials that you've used or maybe that are options for amazing decks like this.
Absolutely. This one with the cedar tone matched the house great. The cedar tone lumber is already stained, it's treated, so it's really easy to take care of. A lot better than just your traditional yellow pine pressure treated wood that you still have to apply a stain to. We also are the 417's composite experts, so we do just as much composite, if not more, than we do wood decks. In fact, a lot of people are starting to move towards the composite end of things when they think about doing a deck one time and being done with it. Another material that's coming into play now is steel frame decks, so we're starting to offer all metal decks to where there's no wood at all.
Wow.
Eventually you're going to spend money on an investment, and wood is going to rot after about 20 years. So a lot of people are building a deck and then 20 years later they're coming back and having to rebuild their own deck, or maybe they buy a house with a deck that's 20 years old already and they're having to redo the deck. So a lot of people, and in the future I think you'll see more metal frame decks where it's all metal, all composite, and the railing is all metal. So it's a one and done kind of a job.
Well, first of all, you've blown my mind about the metal. I've not heard that yet.
Oh, it's coming.
This is amazing. And I also love that you can do different designs with the composite too. With different, I've seen patterns that you've done. It looks really cool.
Right, absolutely. Once you pick some colors, there's so many brands out there. Trex, TimberTech are your leading brands, but there's a lot of competitors out there that offer more comparable products at cheaper prices. So there's a lot of fluctuation as far as your budget when it comes to a composite deck. So don't let the price scare you away.
Yeah.
That's
well, it is an investment, and this family's going to enjoy this for many years to come.
Right.
And I love the design elements of these pergolas on the corner too. So you can add a lot of extra, things to that deck to really make it personalized.
Oh, absolutely. You can even, people will hire us to build a deck in the summer or maybe the spring one year, and then call us the next year to come back and put a roof or a pergola over it after they spend some time on it. So that's something that we do too.
I love everything I've seen of yours. Your projects are amazing. I know these
Thank you.
homeowners are very excited, but really, you work all year long. Just because it's winter doesn't mean you can't build a deck.
That's right.
Because if you do it now, you're going to enjoy it next season. You don't have to wait for it.
That's right. That's a common misconception, I think, among people. They think that the construction field kind of dies off in the wintertime. Really, what you're doing, if you wait until the spring or summer, materials are more expensive because the demand's higher. Labor's more expensive because the demand's higher. And you're waiting all summer long to get your project done, and then you have to wait all winter, which, so now you're going to look at February sometime next year before you can even get back out on it.
Yeah.
Whereas if you go ahead and pull the trigger in the wintertime, we build decks all winter long. So we're still out here in the snow and the ice building projects just like this, and those people are going to have all year next year to enjoy it. So it's definitely the way to go.
That's what I want to do. So if somebody wants to maybe get a consultation, get a quote, get that design process going, what's the best way to get in touch with you?
You can always call 417-582-3485. That's my number. If it's decks, call Lex. If you don't want to reach me on the phone, you can go to my website, thedeckdudes.com, and you can submit there. Give me your information. I'll give you a call right then.
Guys, he is the Dexpert.
That's right.
Hello. Guys, don't wait. Start now. If you want to enjoy it with your family and friends all spring, summer, and fall coming up, you got to start making plans right now with the Deck Dudes.
Absolutely.